about the story. So I request Mohsin to read something from the book. Please.
Oh, great. I forgot mine at home, so I picked up this. The book is out in 2 weeks, actually. I apologize. I hoped that it would be here for this festival, but this free chapter is available. People are saying, oh, what a great marketing ploy. And the honest truth of it was, I didn't think of it as a marketing ploy, because if you read one chapter, you might decide not to buy the book. But I thought of it more from a standpoint of, to have a conversation, it'd be great if people could have read or could read something, and so you can. I'll just read from the beginning. One more thing I have to say, and I don't know how all of you are feeling, but it gives me so much pleasure to see Lahore like this. I'll get emotional if I say any more, but it's just, this is our city. It's nonsense what everybody says that a place is like this or not like this, etc. It's just not true. You scrap a little bit of the nonsense away and you see what comes out underneath. It's this. There are yellow balloons out there. I wish there were yellow kites in the sky. And I wish that, this city, I'm madly in love with the city. I've had been my whole life, and I think it's just important to get together in public like this. We have an online and TV space, and we interact there, and there's more and more stuff happening on television, etc., etc. But you can do that and still not really believe. But if you come in and thousands of people come and do something like this, you have to believe. I mean, the people are here. So anyway, I have to say this is really, for me as a writer, one of the happiest days of my life, and I'm really. Look, unless you're writing one, a self-help book is an oxymoron. You read a self-help book so someone who isn't yourself can help you. That's someone being the author. This is true of the whole self-help genre. It's true of how-to books, for example. And it's true of personal improvement books, too. Some might even say it's true of religion books. But some others might say that those who say that should be pinned to the ground and bled dry with a slow slice of a blade across their throats. So it's wise simply to note a divergence of views on that subcategory and move swiftly on. None of the foregoing means that self-help books are useless. On the contrary, they can be useful indeed. But it does mean that the idea of self in the land of self-help is a slippery one. And slippery can be good. Slippery can be pleasurable. Slippery can provide access to what would chafe if entered dry. This book is a self-help book. Its objective, as it says on the cover, is to show you how to get filthy rich in rising Asia. And to do that, it has to find you, huddled, shivering, on the packed earth under your mother's cot, one cold, dewy morning. Your anguish is the anguish of a boy whose chocolate has been thrown away, whose remote controls are out of batteries, whose scooter is busted, whose new sneakers have been stolen. This is all the more remarkable since you've never in your life seen any of these things. The whites of your eyes are yellow, a consequence of spiking bilirubin levels in your blood. The virus afflicting you is called hepatitis E. Its typical mode of transmission is fecal oral. Yum. It kills only about 1 in 50, so you're likely to recover. But right now, you feel like you're going to die. Your mother has encountered this condition many times, or conditions like it anyway. So maybe she doesn't think you're going to die. Then again, maybe she does. Maybe she fears it. Everyone is going to die. And when a mother like yours sees in a third-born child like you the pain that makes you whimper under her cot the way you do, maybe she feels your death push forward a few decades, take off its dark, dusty headscarf, and settle with open-haired familiarity and a lascivious smile into this, the single mud-walled room she shares with all of her surviving offspring. What she says is, "Don't leave us here." Your father has heard this request of hers before. This does not make him completely unsusceptible to it, however. He is a man of voracious sexual appetite, and he often thinks while he is away of your mother's heavy breasts and solid, ample thighs, and he still longs to thrust himself inside her nightly, rather than just 3 or 4 visits per year. He also enjoys her unusually rude sense of humor, and sometimes her companionship as well. And although he is not given to displays of affection towards their young, he would like to watch you and your siblings grow. His own father derived considerable pleasure from the daily progress of crops in the fields. And in this, at least insofar as it is analogous to the development of children, the two men are similar.